Sammy, you want the big kicker? I built you the big kicker. That's the booter right there.
Warm-up kicker.
More of a what?
Warm-up kicker.
Warm-up kicker. Yeah, that's it.
Old man.
Oh. Well, hey, you're warming up, so. Now, Sam called this the warm-up kicker or the old man kicker. Now, I'm not going to take offense at that. I know I'm a little bit older, but this definitely helped me get up this ledge. There it is. What gear are you in?
Second. Happy first.
Get rid of all the kickers. Yeah, buddy. So you got Dad's minor bike, and why is that?
Because I tore my other bike up at Youth Nationals in Tennessee.
What'd you do to it?
Blew first gear out.
Like revving the heck out of it?
Probably.
We had one line.
That's why I'm on this thing. Nice
It's the
bike.
same bike though, right?
Yeah, same exact bike.
Can't remember if we set up.
It's nice having two bikes.
Uh-huh.
I think you did.
Helps with this really supportive dad.
Yeah. Awesome. Glad to have you out.
Yeah.
Now this next little portion had these triple rocks and they were spaced just perfectly. That made the timing really tricky. Now Sam said it was a lot harder than it might seem, and boy was he right. In order to get traction and get up and over, this was something that was going to take a lot of practice. And I just didn't have the sensitivity to make it happen. Now Cam was doing a pretty good job and we said, Sam, show us again. And that last little rock, you wanted to have momentum, and it's kind of slippery, and it just was too much for me. And after bruising my thighs a couple times, almost going over the bars, I said, all right, that's enough. I think I'll just go back to filming and minding. Now Cam is a really good rider. He's only 15 years old, but he continues to go after things and try things. He's riding the whole national series, and on the Sportsman's Junior class, he won the whole West Coast and is probably going to win the overall as well. Now this is actually the section that Sam was trying to ride, which includes those triple rocks. We'll get to that here in just a moment. Now this Hoosier practice area definitely had some bigger rocks, and this is why we came, because Sam wanted to get more confident and comfortable on these bigger obstacles. So we came out here with the intention of setting up sections that really challenged him and forced him to keep his feet on the pegs as he got up these larger size obstacles. Seconds, plenty of time. Now the gap between this big first rock and this next one is pretty significant. I'd say it's about 6 feet down, and I was really amazed that Sam could just kind of hold that wheelie and put his foot down so calmly, but this section was tricky. This is the kind of stuff that might not look that hard, but when you get on top of it and it's a long way down, it really changes the perspective for sure.
Too aggressive on the splatter at the bottom.
Yeah.
I was looping out on top. So happy medium. Just enough to get up there and drive that. Second up. Way high.
Now Cam and I wanted to try some of the portions of the lines that Sam was riding, especially this gap across. He said you can't touch the dirt, so trying to hop rock to rock was a little harder than you might think.
Yeah, look at this line. We got a pretty simple roll-up ledge that you can zap, but then you can see it's starting to get slick. Some good mud covering it. And then once you're up on this ledge, you gotta be on this flat part here. Skip the dirt and land on that rock over there. The struggle is finding the traction in this area here. This rock is rolly, has a whole bunch of different faces and shapes to it. So the hard part is being able to find the traction to get across to the other rock. There's traction, but you gotta find it. Slip the clutch. Don't dump it from there. Ow.
There was no jump. Yes. Maybe another day. Now, part of the fun for me of having Cam along for the ride was that he was pushing me. He was trying a lot of the same lines that Sam was. Of course, he's putting his foot down in between some of the bigger hits, but I wanted to ride the things that Cam was riding. So definitely as iron sharpens iron, so does one rider sharpen another. Now go figure, on this first attempt up this rock, I said, Sam, do you want me to mind and catch or just film? And he said, no, I don't need a minder. Well, you can guess what's gonna happen with a comment like that.
Oh, good catch! Woo!
Should have said, yeah, I want a spotter instead
Great
of,
catch.
I'm not gonna need a minder. That had more traction on it than what?
Way more.
Yes. Come on. Nice. Clean as a whistle. Yeah. You think? Nice job. There you go. That's one way to do it.
Let me get that splatter a little smoother.
I didn't know you were going to do that. That was pretty good, huh?
I don't know either. I was like, well, let's try jumping it. They kicked me a little bit too far left.
And then you had to float in, but that's not bad. At least your whole bike's up there.
No, at least that's up. Okay.
Nice.
Dang it.
Tony Bill will go up that wheelie, then come back down the wheelie.
Oh, yeah?
Come back down nose wheeling. Sam, you ain't got nothing on Tony. Look at you, like a cat. Yeah, that one's more champ line anyway. Come on, are we riding bikes or what?
Splatter and roll back. Yeah, we're riding bikes. Rider.
Yeah.
Son of a gun.
All right, we broke it apart, right? Did little parts of that section. Now you know you can do it.
Yeah. Got comfortable with it. Figured out the obstacles. Too bad I can't do that.
I was gonna say, maybe we can ask the checker. Can we just ride this little
I
portion?
practice this first.
But hey, it works for today.
Yeah, it's just getting me more comfortable with stuff.
Right.
Stuff that I just haven't ridden in a long time.
A lot of timing involved too on these. This isn't just bigger stuff, there's also complexities to it.
Yes. Holding your fine line.
Mm-hmm.
You're off right or left just a little bit. Miss the peak of that rock.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough.
You want a towel?
No. I like to bathe in it.
Drip in your face. Like a sweat in your eye.
Keeps the ladies coming.
There's only one lady for you. And 4 little ones. Daddy! Gapping it like it's X Trials. Pam Richardson. Now, most of the rocks in this next section were ones that Cam and I felt, we could probably do that. However, getting set up for each of these is a different story, and that's where you'll see I filmed Cam doing the same line, and it's the setup, it's the tight spaces. Now, Sam took an alternate ride going down this one. That was super tight and close to hitting the tree with his bars, and sometimes you just can't tell the perspective. But right here, as Sam's getting in a position, just so much balance and precision in order to get set up without taking a dab, shorter turnarounds, and then getting up these rock faces. 40 seconds, plenty of time. Now here's Cam going after some of the same pro obstacles, however, the setup, that is so tricky. I edited out some of the portions where he's dabbing, getting his bike set up in just the right space. Man, that stuff is tricky, but proud of him for hitting all these size obstacles. I went ahead after some of these. Some of them went well, some of them did not for me. I don't have the footage of those particular obstacles as I was trying them as well. Now here's just a small thing I picked up. Notice where Sam places his back tire. He's getting it right up next to that tree, and that just makes static balance so much easier as he's setting up for this line. There's little things like that just you don't realize until you ride with a pro and see what it is that they're doing and why they're doing it. $45. $30. $15. Too many leaves? Your miner didn't get those out?
No.
What's wrong with him?
Busy talking.
Busy talking. I heard he brought a rake. He didn't even use it.
And he made me carry it. Can you believe that? Riding down the trail and just pop, pop.
The adventure is that poor Cam popped a tire. So we sent him back alone as a 15-year-old. He should be all right though.
He's lost.
He's got a phone. Kids these days, as long as they got a phone. 25. There you go. Woo! Too bad I didn't get that on film. Sam parked right next to my helmet and it just started rolling down the hill. He threw his bike down, took off running, because right there is a 20-foot drop. He saved my helmet.
I'm dedicated.
Yeah, you are. That's good. Now this next rock that you're about to see, Cam made it up, but I said, why don't you get squared up? You know, go in there, try and get turned around without taking a dab. That's where the challenge lies, and then go up the rock. So took another video of this, and this kid's amazing. 15-year-old going up obstacles like this. I did not want to give this one a try. It was just too much for me. This last splatter was the biggest that Sam hit for the day, and I was definitely nervous just thinking about trying to catch him and not fall off this cliff. I know Cam was nervous as well. Super glad that Sam knows what he's doing on this big one right here. He just floated right up there. And sometimes it's hard to get a good perspective, so Bill wound up standing in front of this to give you an idea of just how high this really is. We've got just a couple weeks left before the Rhode Island National. If any of you want to wish Sam well, go ahead and drop a comment below. I'm sure he'd love to hear from you. And if any of you are going to be at the event, it'd be great to see you. So make sure and stop by and say hello. We'll be at the TRS tent. I'll see you guys in the next one.